Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hold Tight. It's about to drop. Ready story incoming. R slash ProRevenge. Revenge on cheating wife. Now X. As well as the karma that came afterwards. So, I am in the army and I was married. I was approaching my first deployment to Iraq. It was very stressful and it had my wife wanting me to find a way to stay and not deploy. Obvious things any wife would try to talk about. Anyways, so we have no kids, but both wants them. So we talk about getting out of debt while I am gone. She talks to her best friend back home in another state where we are both from. Her friend agrees to let her move in and charge a modest 300 in rent so that we can get out of debt and start a family when I come back. A plan I was actually very pleased with. I deploy. She is there crying her tears out, saying she will miss me and loves me and we will start a family when I get back. Fast forward 2 months. She starts acting distant, not wanting to talk much on our scheduled calls or text back one or two words answers. We have been together 6 years. She's never at a loss for words. Anyway, one day she says, I need some space. She asks someone who is 10,000 miles away for space. I say, why? She says she just needs space. She wants to find herself, she said. So I remember back when we lived at home, she had a guy who was always being borderline inappropriate. I'm not a very jealous person and I trust her. So I start seeing the said guy on basically all her pictures she posts with a group. Every time he is in the picture, everyone else changes but never him. So for the first time, I am very jealous and uneasy about everything. So I clone her phone. So I receive every text she receives as well as every text she sends. I will never forget the first text I saw after cloning her phone. Hey babe, I will see you after work. Want me to save you any of my leftovers? From her to him, it destroyed me. I lost 35 pounds in a week. I didn't eat or sleep. I stared at the phone watching every conversation, watching them talk about trying to have a baby. It was literally everything a married person fears. I asked her if she is seeing someone and she says no, she isn't. I don't say anything about receiving her text for 2 months and over this time she finally admits cheating and that he is so much better than me at sex, treating her right, and he does what she wants. During this time she pays our debt off, gets tattoos with him, matching I love you tattoos, goes to shows with him, buying clothes, etc. with the money I am making. So this is where the revenge starts. I put a freeze on the account for a month. In that time, I changed every password to every account to things she wouldn't guess. I mean jargon, slang terms. I block her on Facebook and my phone so she has no way to contact me. She lost her car to repo a few months later, got kicked out of her place, had to sell her prized shoes and purses just to stay alive. I then find out she got a job at her old restaurant. So I post all the text conversations I have with her and the guy talking about having babies, which that have timestamps on it, as well as the post conversations we had with the matching timestamps, showing all of our friends what she has done. I then have friends call and complain at her job constantly on both he and her. They work at a restaurant, so I also have friends dying and dash. They both got fired. So she tries to call my command and tell them that I am abandoning her and she can't provide for herself. My commander knows what's going on. He does nothing because he had something similar happen. Then about a month before I come back, she calls me from another number to tell me she is pregnant with his kid. Mind you, I'm still gone, so we cannot get divorced yet. She moved away with him 10 hours from me. April 24th, 2018. She calls me 5 months pregnant, crying uncontrollably, asking me where she should go. Apparently, they have a giant blow-up fight. She tells him she's leaving. She says she doesn't know where to go. And I simply say, sorry, not my problem anymore. Fast forward January this year, she calls me from a mutual friend's phone. Her, hits me. I don't know what to do. Me, maybe you don't cheat on your husband when he is deployed for some guy who talks a big game. Her, well, I guess you are happy about this. Me, no, but I am glad I know I am not the bad guy in this story. And then the next month, her, he's cheating on me with 2 girls. I am sorry. I regret everything I did. I fucked it all up. Me, yeah, you did. All in all, this woman destroyed my life, put me into a deep depression I'm still dealing with. But I do feel a little better having proof that I wasn't the problem. To think if this happened even 10 or 5 years ago, I would have come back to an empty bank account, an empty house, as well as seeing my then wife pregnant with another man's baby. She actually hit me up yesterday to ask for some money to help cover rent. Damn, man, I feel your pain. It's all fucked up. Now, here are the comments. Sanity Contagion said, sometimes it is best to simply let them wreck their own lives. She did. Well executed, sir. Cheap Mexican said, yeah, she did. I never thought I would hear her say, I really fucked up. I had it good. But hearing it did feel a little better. Maverick said, yep, you did. And you threw it all away for a cheap. Now you know how it feels to be cheated on and should understand why I have no sympathy for you. Please don't contact me ever again and tell the friend who lent you their phone for you to contact me that I will assume they are as naive as you are if they are still associating with you, and I will block them out of my life also. Mirum16 said, someone who prizes shoes and purses when they are trying to save to start a family is immature at best, shallow at worst. You may not have realized what kind of person she really is, but she showed you. You dodged a bullet, buddy. Wish for you the next time you will find a woman with some substance who already learned life lessons. Sneaker Thing said, twice in the ass. I have zero respect for anyone that pulls this garbage on spouses. And now the best of the best comment is coming true. Joey said, dodge a bullet? Dude, dodge a fucking nuke. I hate shallow women that blow their money on shit. Get yourself a homely woman, bro. I'm so happy about my other half. She puts everyone else first all the time. Best of luck, bro. The right woman will come in good time. Now, let's hear what you all listening got to say about this story. I look forward to your comment.